Her name is Katie, and she's probably about 7 to 8 months old now. I just love that she's so able to just go from play mood to work mode. Katie is my very close friend, and she's also my service dog. She helps me with a few different things. First of all, being I don't see very well out of my left eye here. It's vision impaired. And the weird thing is when you have just one eye that doesn't work, it doesn't correspond with the other as well. So I don't have depth perception. So she helps me when I'm walking around to not bump into stuff and navigate around a little easier. And the other thing she helps me with is, since I look different, sometimes people want to get to know me and notice that I have a little bit of differences on my face, and they don't exactly know how to ask politely, so they end up staring, which makes the situation kind of awkward. So we bring Katie along to when they first meet me. They notice the dog, and then they notice the differences, so they're kind of already in, let's say, conversation in a way with me, and then they'll just feel at ease to ask me about my differences. We have a special cue for her, which is if other people want to meet her, we say greet, which then allows her to go and up and say hi and meet the person. She was super easy to train. They are very good to play with, to just have sitting on your lap if you need some cuddle time and just snuggle time in case you're feeling down. She also helps me after I've had a surgery. Sometimes when I'm on painkillers, I get a little out of it, and she just calms me down when I'm getting out of surgeries. I just squeeze her and I just settle down a lot. I was involved with training her. We have like the basic skills down, like, left, so she stays at my left everywhere I go. And most of it is just she's just naturally super good at following along with simple commands, which makes it so easy to train her. When I was shooting a show called 2 in a Million, which was a show about my genetic difference, and I got to meet another kid with the same genetic difference that I have, I had a different service dog, which is actually this little girl's mother, and her name is Tuki. When I took her around and when they had the cameras, when they were filming us, she just did the same thing here, sometimes even fell asleep. The experience of filming 2 in a Million was super fun. I was happy to meet someone who has Goldenhar, which is the syndrome I have. It's pretty rare. Basically, 2 in a Million is a show that paired 2 kids with the same genetic differences, and they got to meet each other. Then they filmed the story of making friendship and us getting to know about each other and stuff. Her name is Cooky. She's the dog that was with me when we were shooting 2 in a Million. She is actually the mother of this little girl, Katie, over here. A special thing about her is instead of moving her tail, which is more of a nub, she ends up wiggling her whole bottom. So we call her Tuki Tukis. I would tell people about the Royal Frenchel dogs is that they are just very loving creatures. They have different personalities, but all of them can go from playing to sitting on your lap just like this. They're super easy to train. You can really establish a very deep and loving connection between you and the dog. I just fell in love with her. She's a super great companion. She's like my snuggle bug, my playmate, my everything.